If someone has some, I will share my screen first, and if someone has some items to add to the agenda, please share. Wait, I need to wait. For some reason, I cannot share my browser. No. Okay. Okay, my intention for the call is go through the agenda. I just added some topics there I wanted to discuss. And yeah, I don't have any distraction. And the items I had to add, I already add them there. So I'll pass it to Ivy.
Thanks, Zeb. Yeah, so my intentions are to sync with you since we didn't meet last week. And I also wanted to talk. I added the YouTube description in our agenda so we can finalize it. So those are my intentions, and I don't have any distraction, so I'm passing it to Chui.
Thank you, Ivy. Intentions for today, just sync in general with you guys. Also, I'd like to follow up on the bot because I haven't really asked how everything is, and I feel that I know like some people that could contribute to this. So yeah, and distractions. Not really distractions, but I just woke up like Juan Carlos too, so I might be a little drowsy, but yeah, I'm here. I'll pass it to Juan.
Thanks, Chui. Yes, my intention as well is to start this week with transparency and like sync with you guys on all the tasks that are for this week, and also to post my name in the call recorder agenda for some calls. And yeah, I don't have any distractions.
Yeah, thank you guys for being so early and I be so late. Yeah, I appreciate so much. Okay, let's jump to the agenda. Okay, like the first topic is add our names in here. Oh, I already have it open. Yeah, okay. So Ivy is doing transparency and legal, and you, Juan, are doing softcop and gravity, I guess, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Did you have the chance to record like the last community call, Juan? Even if at the end I don't, I don't need it, but for a backup, if something happens, that'd be great.
Okay, I could do it.
Okay, awesome. I think it's like the most important call since there is the price there, so we don't miss it. Like if something happens to my record, like if we have someone backing it up, I think that'd be super cool.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. Next topic. Okay, yeah. For the digital security documentation, we already have a keybase where we have like all the information there, but it's not really transparent. Like if some new contributors wants to join the community, and I don't know, let's say they want to contribute on the Medium or whatever, like they don't know how to ask permissions or how to manage the credentials for just for adding stuff. And with Nate, he had the amazing idea of making it available for everyone on the Gitbook, like not the credentials, but the points of contact and the steps to follow, just to get in. And yeah, just wanted to share with you guys. And if someone wants to contribute, we might have a call with Nate today before Common Swarm. But it's still not fixed. So yeah, because we normally do that time, but Nate still have to confirm. And yeah, just wanted to say that if someone has something to say regarding that topic, please say. And if not, we jump to the next point.
Do you need any? How can we assist you in that? I mean, is there any action that you need from us or help? How can we help you with that?
Well, actually, the most important thing, people who have access to platforms like IBU for sure and Chui too, I guess. I think you guys should join the Keybase because there's where we share the credentials. But regarding the preparing documentation, we are going to do a hack session. We are just pasting the information there. If someone wants to join, feel free to join. And yeah, if not, we are just going to do it. It's not a hard task to be honest. Okay, the next point is the audit, and in this bullet we have two points to. No, I don't know the English word, but 2 points to address. And one being this sprint we commit to do the comms audit. And since Chu is here, do you want to give us some updates on how is it going, and if you need some help from us?
To be very honest with you, Septimus, I didn't really have the time during the weekend to go through it. I was mainly taking care of some other stuff, but let me have something ready for you today. And so far I'm good, but I'll give something to you today so that I can check mainly if I'm in the right track.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, the thing is it's actually the community is monitoring it. It doesn't have to be me or Ivy or even Transparency, but yeah, if you just need some help, we're here to help. The idea is, we already did a small session, and yeah, the steps is fill out this Excel, and then just post it on the forum on the section of the audit. So yeah, then the community can track it. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Actually, I just wanted to add something about the audit. Maybe we can promote more the use of advice process when we audit the working groups, because I think it's a very important process that we often take for granted. There are many new things going on, and sometimes we forget that it's a community. We should be the community should be participating in everything that we do, and when there's a decision that has to be made that will affect the majority, I think we should promote more the use of advice process.
Personally, I feel when they are posting on the forum, that's already the advice process. Because the advice process, we were discussing some calls before, Edu was saying, the advice process is mostly for the proposals. And since we have now our forum section, I think when they post in the forum, community can engage and they can also ask for help in there. But yeah, I'm totally open to hear more opinions.
I think advice process really mainly for proposals, but for example, when there will be changes in the community, or for example, I feel for example, when we decide, especially in the medium, the tale of two mediums, I don't know if it should go through the advice process. I mean, because we have an SEO issue there right now, and if we decide that one should be taken down or not, I think it should go through the advice process. And it's just my personal feeling or opinion that we cannot just this is just in just one case, but it can also happen in the future in other cases, that if there's a decision that has to be made, and I think it's good to have the feedback from the community first before we do something like that. Or yeah, it's just one example.
I agree on that part, but I don't know, like how the audits, do you think the audit should go through the advice process?
No, not the audit itself, but what I mean is when we audit or when we have conversations with the working groups about the audit, like what we want to do is like give them recommendations on how to be more transparent. And I think using the advice process is one way to be more transparent in the community. So yeah, just like a little nudge to, or like a little reminder to everyone to use the advice process when there are major decisions that have to be made. That's all.
Yeah. I think yeah. One more thing, regarding like the thing you were talking before, I saw on Telegram, I guess I saw it. I think like Nate was asking for deleted TC Commons Medium thing, but then Craig, who is in charge of the Medium post, was not happy because if he doesn't want to make this post on their under their name. So yeah, there was a little conflict there, and yeah, I think that's why we, before taking things on, we should discuss it as a community, and yeah. But yeah, I don't think that's a transparency thing. That's more like a process to follow. Okay, so sorry, go ahead.
I think I agree with Ivy with that maybe we can promote more that people like check the results of the audits. I don't know how has been the interaction with in the forum with the audits, but yeah, we can for sure tell people to interact more with them. And I also think that maybe as this is the first audit, it doesn't have like that much participation, but I think that we are going to have like, this is like our baseline, and the good thing about the audits is that they are going to be periodical. So like when right now when things are like good, it may be like a little bit passed over, but when a specific issue arises, this is going to be super important to identify keys of improving. So yes, I think that the audits are going to prove their importance in some time, but we can also foster people to interact more with the results of of what we have now.
Yeah, I agree. Like we should promote it more, but at the same time, there is we're having some interaction, especially like for example on the Hatches or Ridge audit. Let me see, where is it? Is it gone? Oh no, yeah, sorry, we're here. There was some discussion in here because Hatches or Ridge was adding some stuff like post hatch, and then Lily was thinking that maybe that working group is not going to do something about post hatch, and then it was some discussion in here that I think is super interesting, like, and it would be nice, like hearing other points of view. We already have Ivy, Tam, and Edu and me talking in here, but yeah, giving a bit our opinions. And yeah, I mean, there is still not consensus what's the next steps for that, but the thing is like the community is getting engaged, and yeah, the idea is like these things are going to be talked. So I'm super happy like it have some engaged. And what I think, the thing is like you were saying before, Juan, I think the audit doesn't have much engaged just because, for example, when you do the gravity audit, like people agree with what you're saying, so there's nothing much to say. Like, for example, I agree with what you're saying, so I I have nothing to say. I'm just happy with that, and for me, that's being transparent. But yeah, I mean, me personally, I'm checking all the audits, and if I see something I think it would change, I would just give my feedback.
No, I think it's awesome. Then I didn't see that interaction, so I am going to check on it. And I think it's awesome that people is engaging with this. And yeah, I think that maybe as things are going smooth right now, like yeah, there's not maybe there would be like a lot of engagement in a specific issue, maybe also a lot of things about post hatch. So yes, I think we are like testing our methods, and then we are going to like keep pushing them forward.
Awesome. I want to give some time to James if you want to introduce yourself. This is the transparency call, and right now we were discussing about the audits.
Yeah, sorry, don't want to interrupt your flow. Just wanted to jump in. I saw it happening and curious to learn.
Awesome. Happy to have you here, man. Okay. Oh, sorry, I opened Premiere accidentally. Okay. The next two.
I think we cannot hear you. No. No sé qué pasó. Nada, no. Seb, we can see your video, but we cannot hear you. Sorry.
No, I can hear him. And I don't think he can hear us either.
Yes.
Hello, do you hear me now, guys? Oh man,
Yes.
wow! What just happened? Where did I left out? Did you hear something about the bot? Nothing. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I start again. I was talking with Griff, and there are some blocks on the bot because, like, yeah, we cannot make it like with video because some permissions on the Discord that doesn't allow us. And another thing is like it's pretty expensive to save the data on the cloud. So like for now, before the hatch, what we're going to do is use the bot only with audio, and then we create some templates or something for the just to upload it to YouTube. But like we were discussing that with Griff, and people mostly are using the videos just to listen them. They are not watching them. And then the video that would be recorded, it's like the community call, because I just need that video, so we can just record this one. And the idea for the bot is there are 2 bots available with audio already that are already deployed, and we just only had to add them to the TC Discord. And I'll do some more research on those 2, but most probably we will go with one that is open source. Like the other one is not open source, so it's always better to go with open source, but we'll have to test it out, like if it works good and without problems. And I'll just try to do it on my personal server, and if it works, then I'll implement it on the TC. And ByByB is going to support if help's needed. So that's are the updates for the bot. Like probably, if not this week, next week, I believe we're going to have it. So that's super cool.
I have a question though about this bot. Even if it's just audio, will there?
We don't hear you, Ivy.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So my question is even if it's just audio.
Super weird. Something happened with this, but we still don't hear you.
I can hear Ivy.
I can hear Ivy. Yeah.
Zep, can you hear us?
Yeah. I think Seb has some I/O issues.
Okay, wait.
Try to jump into the call again, to log in again.
Do you want to keep trying, Ivy, or should we move on? Maybe someone else wants to give some updates. But
can you hear us, Seb? I think that the bots are awesome, and if they only record audio, it works great. Because yes,
it's me. Wow, sorry. I'll just disconnect and. Oh, I hear you now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My question though is if even if it's just audio, will there be like a notification like saying this recording thing, like what we put in our video, so people will know that it's getting recorded? Will the bot have that function too?
Not really, but I mean people will see like when you activate the bot. I mean, it's going to be in the chat, but if people just look a bit, they will see like it's being recorded. I think we should update our terms and service for this, and we could we could update it so it doesn't interfere with the just having legal issues. Welcome, mate CB. We're doing transparency call. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi there. I'm Mihai. Nice to meet you. And I'm part of Project ARC. And my sort of I'm in charge of what's happening in terms of the project. What we're trying to do is bring more funding into the conservation space through the use of NFTs and other tools in the space. And what I hope to do is learn as much as I can from you guys, help build the first successful hatching, and then sort of duplicate the effort into building the one for Project ARC as well, and participate in future efforts together.
Awesome, super cool to have you here. Okay, we're going through. Let me share the screen again. Yeah, that's our agenda for today. And right now we are going to discuss about the YouTube descriptions. And since you made this point, Ivy, do you want to start the discussion here?
Yeah, I just last week we talked about that we would sync on this and give a little description for each for our working group in the YouTube channel. So I just copied this from the one that we made for the Discord transparency channel. So if you're okay with this is a very general one, or if you want to keep it shorter, yeah, just let me know. This is what what I drafted. But if you want to change it, just feel free to edit it. Or do you want to keep it shorter? Zach?
I don't know if it's me, but you were breaking up a lot, Ivy. I couldn't understand the last part, but I understood like the first part. And I also did some, Mitch created that document where all the working groups were adding the taglines for the videos. And I also wrote it some there. So yeah, let me search for it and I'll share it.
Where is that document?
It's on the. Well, I can just share it with you. I found it on the Stuart's channel, but I can just copy to you. I can just copy it on transparency so anyone can have it. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. And Sep, I don't know if you heard, but I think that recording the audio is awesome because, I think that people mostly listen and all of the documents are available. So maybe it can just have like a slide or some small like information on the audio when we upload the content.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Juan. I shared the document on the transparency, and maybe we can hack a bit on here, or maybe I just read it since it's like super short. We're working to help to promote openness and transparency as a high-level ideal that we are moving towards at TEC. The way that we get there is by empowering people to share this experience with the audits and making calls available to everyone. And then I added this, but I'm not sure. Like our next goal is to explore the options to monitor the trusted seed. If you have any idea on how to do it, please join us. And I'm very blocked on this because the first time I hear about it was on the TrueBlocks project, but it's actually not deployed, so it's like very early stage. So I feel like it's something that would be super cool that we could do, but I don't. We don't have the tools, or at least I don't know how to find them. If someone have something to add here.
I don't understand.
You mean like the The monitoring on the... Okay, like the idea is to, like, basically the idea is to monitor the trusted seed, see if someone is pumping and dumping the coin, or if someone is doing something bad. And the idea, like, I mean, we can stop them for keeping doing it on the TC, but at least the idea is like to remove the CSTK tokens so the people cannot do it on other commons. So yeah, at least if we can check the individuals. I mean, normally like the people who's in trusted seed is trusted people, but you never know. So it's good to keep a track.
And do you have like an idea or like a first idea or a first glance or on how can you do that?
I mean, in the worst scenario, you know, like when, I mean, since we are going to be on XDAI, we are going to see like all the transactions with the TC tokens on Honiswap, but they're going to be all the transactions. So it's, you know, like it's not ideally like how you want to work, because it would be like super time consuming. And yeah, like the most cautious thing would be like if True Blocks, like the presentation we had on the TC community call, I believe it was 2 weeks ago or one, I don't know, like not this part, like the other one, or like the next one, I can't remember. But yeah, this was the project that that was talking about it. And the idea with that project is you, if I didn't understand wrong, you add the addresses there, and then it monitor for you like the transactions being made by the address you put in there. So you, like, the idea is put all the trusted seed addresses in there. But the thing is, like, this thing is not deployed, so I mean, it's not going to be done anytime soon. But that's why I asking, like, should we add this on the description on our YouTube video, or that would be not necessary? And I would like to hear your opinion on this description. Maybe we can combine it with what Ivy drafted. I don't know.
I think for me, I would leave that out. I mean, the next goal, because it can change, you know. I think it's better if we leave something like more general, that we don't have to update this description very often, since we'll be using it for the next in the next recordings too. I mean, just maybe it's, for me, I would love to have just like what we're currently doing. Did you hear me?
You were breaking up a bit, but I could hear. But would you would you combine like this first sentence drafted with what you write, right?
No, this
Something like that.
this is okay. I mean, mine is just. I think it's just the same meaning. It has the same meaning. I would just add here mutual monitoring.
Awesome.
Yeah. Do you still want to keep the goals here?
Which one? You mean like the thing? Yeah, I mean, no, it's like you don't want thing like it's better not to add it, so we don't add it. It's fine. Like it was just an idea, and yeah, if you think that's not good, it's okay. Yeah, we just delete it.
And then let's ask others what they think. If we should put the goals here or just leave it out.
No, I think that maybe that goal would be better shared like in a manifesto or in a next roadmap. But in the YouTube description, it can be like a little bit confusing. So yeah, I think that what you said, Seb, it's amazing. but maybe for the YouTube, it's better to leave it more general.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think that's all right. Let me check the agenda. Yeah, there's no more topics, so we can finish a bit earlier. Yeah, if someone has something to say it now, or we can just close.
Ivy, I haven't been able to update the gravity description in the calendar, so I will write in DM to you so that you can help me, please. Thank you.
Just send it to me. One last thing, Zeb, I think we can also add in the YouTube description the link to our agenda, just like a promotion that so people know when the meetings happen, so they can also join us in the future calls.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, that's cool. So we add like this little description, and then we share like the documentation, like you say, like the manifesto, agenda, and yeah, well, the time, the calendar invite, but I don't know. Yeah.
So how about the goals? Do we keep them or do we remove them? This 5 bullets.
Can you share screen? I don't know where you are.
In
Or
the
maybe you
YouTube
are in the-
description.
Oh, here, okay. We can just delete that. I mean, we say that.
No, I mean
Like
the
this,
5 bullets at the top. Yeah. Our goals are to ensure that the TEC information is dismissed.
No, I think I think we can delete that.
Okay.
Right? It was just, yeah, I mean, Mitch was organizing it a bit, and that's just, that's the thing that we have on our manifesto.
Yeah.
So, if we add the
I
link,
think it's better. And then we have like a little cute description here with the links. We can also delete that thing. And yeah. I'm reading it. I'm reading. Yeah, I think it looks cute. And then, I mean, under that, we have the time codes. And then, like, the general thing about, like, the thing that just drafted. Like, I just go to the YouTube video.
It's a template that just created for all our videos.
yeah, I mean, my idea is like have this description here on, oh, sorry, you were breaking up. Can you repeat?
Yeah, I mean, I said this 3 items that Jess added, I think it's part of the template. So it will go to all our videos in YouTube.
Ivy?
I don't know if it's me or Ivy. Can someone confirm if it's me or Ivy who's having bad connection?
No, I think you're good.
Yes.
Okay. Well, my idea was to add. Sorry, let me go. Yeah, on this tab, like the little description on top of the time codes, then we have the time codes, and I think that thing is still like we can still use it because it's cute and it's good. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, guys. I think that's all. Unless someone has something else to add.
I just remembered, and I want to say this, that yeah, if we're going to use slides for this Thursday call, then it would be better also to remember the stewards to do it, so that this community call we can have like using the slides.
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
And I is promoting it a lot.
Yeah,
Like the stewards have to, update it.
yeah, I'll send a reminder again, and I think Tam will also bring it up during the stewards call.
That's fantastic.
Yes, and I think we can once we have this audio recording, we can just have this template, the slide for each working group that Marco created. If we will just be uploading the audio on YouTube, we can just have that specific slide as a cover for the audio recordings.
Yeah, I think that's a super cool idea. Yes.
Okay, guys. Thank you for joining the
Transparency code. Keep working on these things, and like the bullets to accomplish for like close range is like the documentation, the
descriptions, and the bot. Yeah, just to wrap up a bit what we discussed, and yeah, I think we're on a good track.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Bye bye.